is right there too. I forget the name of that feature, but it's like Montez Pointiness or something. Montez Pointy. But that crater right in the middle is the ever infamous Plato. It's a huge crater. I think, just off of memory, it's around 60 to 70 miles across. Let's get a closer look, shall we? I mean, that's about as far as the sky will allow you to go, but that's still pretty cool. Because you can really get in there for those people that are like, can you zoom in? Yes, we can. Look at how close we can zoom in, too. But let's zoom out to get some perspective here. There we go. And I also want to just test it at different zooms, you know, for the clarity. The ancient peoples of my hometown, which is a suburb, are out. Beautiful night, though. Could be clearer, but honestly, not too bad. Montes Jura is just singing right now, man. I mean, that is just gorgeous. We have to take a moment and just look at Montes Jura, which I believe is the name of this feature right here. Again, I'm going on pure memory here, which is not always the best thing to do. I agree, Ron. On my end, it looks gorgeous. I'm assuming that it looks as good on your end because of the response that I'm getting. Look at that shimmer on that bottom part of that crater. It's just unreal. Wow. I mean, that crater rim is sticking up so much above the surrounding terrain. Let's go south, shall we? Look at the riles. Ancient lava tubes. Very cool. Man, I'm going to have to go get my iPad so I can remember what some of these craters are. But look at these. It might be Copernicus or Aristarchus or Copernicus. There's a lot of crater names and I am not very good at remembering them. A few I'll never forget. You know, there's always those craters that stick with you, you know? Okay, we'll do a test stream to the Facebook. Gotcha. I wonder if I should call back to these people. I wonder if they need help. Caw-caw! Oh man, look at that. Wowzers. Amazing. This app so far is blowing my mind, honestly. Comparatively to Facebook, this is way more clear. I'm getting a much clearer stream on my end, which I'm assuming is translating into a better stream on the down end. I mean, you can see these three lines in the middle of the screen that sort of arc into the middle and then down. I believe those are riles. They're just like, you know, probably lava tubes, collapsed lava tubes, or something like that on the moon. You can see several ghost craters here, which is craters where you can only see the very tip top of the rims, like down into the right. And awesome. That's great news, Ron. That is great news, man. Man, the detail again on my end is just amazing. Let's zoom out for some perspective here. Let's go all the way out just to see, you know. So there's all the way out. And I wonder if I can white balance. I'm just doing a couple tests here. Awesome, Jim. Thanks for joining us on this test. We're just messing around, dude. We're kind of we're trying some new software. We're trying some new streaming abilities so that we can increase the depth and width of our broadcasting. Happy y'all could join us. Let us know what you think about it, if you can. Write in the comments below. I think we're streaming to 9 surfaces. Look at that, y'all. Man, this app is ridiculous. It doesn't degrade the image like the Facebook app does. Like, this is very close to what you see in an eyepiece view. I mean, that most prominent crater right there in the sort of middle, that's Tycho. Or Tico, however you want to say it. I like to say Tycho because Tico sounds just silly to me. I don't know. I've grown up my whole life saying Tycho crater. And now I'm learning as an adult it might be Tico. Which is silly. So I guess, Ron, what I would do so that I could maybe keep up with some of the comments, or at least some of the chat, like you said, is have a computer out here. That way the phone can just be doing what it does right here, streaming as a streamer, and then you know, I'll monitor comments with a laptop or an iPad or something like that. Man, you can see Rupus recta again down here to the right down here. Straight wall. You can still see it looks like somebody drew with a black marker right across the surface there. That's called Rupus recta. And I saw the name of the crater today on an app or a picture or something. But I can't remember the name of that little crater. Lets us all see all chats at once. Okay, all right, Ron, I gotcha. That would be pretty powerful if we could see all the streams at once. We can get all the questions, all the comments in one place, curated in one place. Man, look at the southern hemisphere tonight, y'all. That's a pretty gorgeous view, if I say so myself. You know, considering this is being streamed off of an iPhone. I gotta zip my jacket up here. The mosquitoes are the off is no longer affecting them. Wow. Unreal. Let's just go in. Let's see how, I mean, right there, man, look at the clarity. This is a little bit past what Facebook will allow right here. And I can even go in further, which isn't always recommended. On a night like tonight, though, when it's actually, the sky isn't that bad, it's not necessarily the clearest night right now, but the seeing is phenomenal. The moon is still in Leo. I see it up there right under the lion. It's a beautiful night. Amazing. There's a cricket really close to me, and he's loud. Welcome everybody, all of y'all that are hanging out. Ron and I are just doing a little test here to see what's possible with this particular. We're just messing with some new apps, some new tools, playing with some new stuff. Thank y'all for joining us, though. I know Ron is probably talking to y'all. Yeah, so we can both commentate. Absolutely, Ron. That's the next step, which we could probably figure out pretty quickly, honestly. I'm looking for the Sea of Tranquility. Here we go. The Sea of Tranquility, everybody. Yep, I agree, Ron. Because I'm set up. I'm ready to go. And you know what we got to do. You could actually probably, like, get it going now, huh? And we could just throw a stream out there. Look at the Sea of Tranquility tonight, y'all. What a tranquil sort of view this is, right? The Sea of Tranquility. Beautiful. Oh, wow, Ron. Ron's got the technical prowess. I'm just sitting here, basically. But I am your host. Whether you like it or not, everyone. Welcome. Ah, yes, I see. Wow. What a view, y'all. This is a nice app. This is a really nice app. I am very impressed with the clarity, with, you know, the white balance. The focus is just amazing. I'll have what they're having. Isn't that the joke from the movie? Wow. Look at that. Amazing. I can actually turn my rate onto 1. And we'll just slowly pan around, huh? We're just doing a test. I want to see how, you know, different surfaces of the moon look on the stream. So this is why I'm kind of doing what I'm doing here. If we're gonna do a test, we might as well test the limits of the system. Speaking of, let's just go on in. I mean, look at that feature, how large I can make it. That's just craziness. Unbelievable. It's almost like it's too close, right? You know, so you need to be like right there. Wow. I'm gonna zoom out again. And I'm gonna go almost all the way out, like right in there. That's a pretty wide shot of the moon. That's a pretty good view, I'm not gonna lie. Look at how, Facebook isn't even this good at balancing the darker areas versus the brighter areas. The Maria really pop. I don't have any filters on. There's nothing in the app. It doesn't seem in the way of filters, which is okay. I mean, as long as, man, if it looks like this, who cares if there's filters? You know, this is a really nice view. At least what I'm getting on my phone is beautiful. Wow, look at that. Yep, there's a little bit of clouds going across it. Unbelievable. Let's go a little closer. Right about there. Yeah, look at how, that's just so crisp. It's just so crispy. It is very, very choice, I think. It's very cool. 30 frames a second. Looks like tells me how long we've been going at 21 minutes. We're getting 1.1 megabytes a second. I guess maybe one's up and one's down, because I'm getting 167 megabytes on the other side, whatever that means. I'm assuming, Ron, you know what that means, but I don't know. I'm thinking it's recording too. So I know there's also the ability to take snapshots. Oh, there's a bird. Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah, you know, we're just messing around with this. This is an iPhone 11. And I forget the name of the app. But, wow. I mean, this has to be double the resolution of the Book of Faces. Or something. Unbelievable. You can notice, I mean, okay, look at how the Sea of Tranquility is the dark area, you know, that's at top, right? And then down below, I believe that's the Imbrium Sea, maybe? I forget, don't quote me on that. But look at how you can see the contrast difference between those two. How the Sea of Tranquility, which is, again, the one up top, is so much darker than the one below it. And you can see there's a line of demarcation there where the two seas sort of meet. It's almost like looking at where salt water meets fresh water. There becomes, you know, a separation. They kind of don't want to mix. And maybe, you know, I know that's, they call it the mineral moon. It's like, you know, different areas of different mineral compositions. So I assume that's what's going on there. Somebody that knows a little more about that can chime in. But wow, look at the contrast between the two. I mean, you can easily make that out in this with this app. Fantastic, man. Absolutely fantastic. Let's go on in and see how far it'll let us. I mean, there it is.